Take 27. Alright, is this the one, guys? Is this the one? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Valheim. Today we're going to be doing the part 2 of my Portal Hub build. And it's a lot more than I intended when I created the base of the base, but it turned out magnificently, and I'm sure you'll all appreciate it. So, firstly, we're going to be taking the 45-degree wood beam and placing it perpendicular to the edge, and see how we get to a different angled edge here, and you turn it one over so it's jutting directly out from where we place it. Not trying to keep them all in the same formation, you know, we want a little variation going here, so like I said, we want it to directly jut out from where we're connecting. Stay tuned, there's a lot to this, and quite a bit of scaffolding. It's a great project, I'm really proud of it, and yeah, hope you guys can take something from this to get the creative juices flowing for builds of your own. So right here, I'm going to be starting the overall design of what I'm going for. Basically, it's kind of how in my previous video of angling it at set increments. So we're going to be, after every placed 45-degree block, we're going to angle it 1 for the next one, and so on and so forth. You'll see as I get to the third layer, I'll angle it 1 more. But don't do what I'm doing right here, because there becomes some clipping issues you'll see later on. It's good to have the overall scheme in mind as I'm doing, kind of plotting, figuring out what's going to be going down, but the way I'm angling them right now, all prior, there'll be some issues with the clipping. We don't want that, because then you're just going to be taking down things that you already put up, like I'm doing it right now. And yeah, kind of take it one step at a time. Now we're going to be angling this back towards that to make a nice little like diamond formation, and angling that one more. And then I think this is where we get into the clipping issue right here. Now you have to make sure you put that one on first, the one that I just stopped doing, because as you'll see here, this happens. You're not going to be able to place it in the way you'd like. So you have to make sure that you place that one prior to the one that I have placed right now. Like so. And then that'll be just fine. Like that. And then we're going to repeat this pattern for the portion that we're on right now. So if we can think of each side as its own portion, that'll be ideal. Now we're going to take this design and apply it to each portion around the entirety of the base. And from there, we're going to kind of follow the same concept of going one up and angling it one out from where it is now. And it ends up looking very, very nice. Like that. This will be the final project. And we're just going to take this and run with it. Here I'm kind of contemplating what to do on this thing, but yeah, it's gonna run with this. Now I make the mistake right here on the edge. You'll see the edge connecting the two sides like this. You're gonna have clipping issues. You don't want to do this, so we're just gonna take that out and leave it. You see I'll struggle with this a bit. Just doesn't work. It won't work. No matter what you do, it won't work. So we're gonna incorporate this into our design and just leave that as its own little nice shape. We're just gonna apply what I have on the first one all the way around, and then work off of that. Here's me just keeping the design going, keeping the flow going. And we're gonna get to the next level. Same thing. Angle it one out. Bam. We're just gonna keep rolling with this. And here's me building the scaffolding, the start of the scaffolding. Because oh boy, there's a lot of scaffolding. More scaffolding. And you guessed it, more scaffolding. The amount of scaffolding that went in this was actually astounding, but here's the final project for now. We're going to build up a little bit more, but as you see, it's coming together really nicely. And yeah, more scaffolding. So right here, we're going to have to add a little bit of stability. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the core wood pole. We're going to do the 2mm one here, just to line it up nicely. See how the top of the pole is kind of in line with the X. Then we're going to go down below and use the 4-meter pole to extend this to the ground to add a little bit of stability in the areas where we can no longer build up. And if you just place those on the X's like you saw all the way around, it'll add just the right stability to get a little bit more out of the project. Now you could do ironwood poles to have even more stability, but I didn't find it necessary because once you get to a point in the design, it no longer gives that nice curved feel to it, and it kind of just starts being more angular once you get too high up. So I decided to go with the core wood poles, and it ended up being really nice. Now here's the next level. Now you want to do it the way that you see presented, with that first before tackling the middle, because you're going to have some clipping issues like we did a little bit earlier in the video. But yeah, we're going to just apply the same template of one in for every level up and just keep rolling with it. It's really that simple. And there you have it, everybody, the finished design. Quite pleased with it, and I hope it'll help all of you guys see what you can do in this game. It's quite astounding sometimes. I was thinking of replacing the wood with some stone for flooring to kind of give it a little bit more depth, but that's something I'll work on later. The overall design is still the reason I made this video. And maybe you guys can mess around with some other designs, like adding stone, or maybe getting a little bit more fancier with the wall work. Who knows? But yeah, I'll have my portals along the back side here and add some more as the game progresses and I decide to add more portals in the world. And then out towards this will be back to the communal base and back to my base. And out here I was thinking about building a dock with a nice fancy design like the X's you see here, and that you guys probably see a lot in other people's videos. Quite like it, but yeah, I hope this helped out. If you'd like to show your support, leaving a like, a comment, maybe even a subscribe, be greatly appreciated. If not, that is cool too. But yeah, hope you guys all have a good day. Take care.